Good morning, my students. Let's start with a quick pair discussion about travel. Choose your partner. You may work in pairs and groups, small groups of 3. Turn to your partner and let's discuss these questions. First question: where is your favorite travel destination and why? Good. Second question: have you ever traveled to a country with a very different culture from your own? Okay, let's share with the class one thing that your partner shared with you. Great! Let's hear a few more responses. Can you share something interesting about what your partner said? Those are wonderful answers. Today we're going to talk about travel and cultural exchange using English vocabulary. You'll learn new travel-related vocabulary, practice listening skills with real-life audio, and use what you've learned in conversations. By the end of today, you'll be able to share your own travel experiences confidently. In English. Before we listen to an audio, let's review some important words you'll hear. Look at your Google Docs handout. You'll see the words passport, culture shock, and exchange program. When you're traveling and speaking or listening to English, you may hear these words. With your partner, take 2 minutes to guess what these words mean. Write down your ideas. Now let's review them together. A passport. A passport is an official document for international travel. It's a little booklet. It has stamps from all over the world that you travel to. And I hope that you will be able to fill your book full of amazing stamps from amazing places. For example, with this word, passport, I forgot my passport at home. Oh no! What happens if you're on the way to the airport and forget your passport at home? Well, if you were traveling out of the country, you may have to go back and get it. Always keep your passport on you. Next word, culture shock. It is a feeling of surprise or confusion when experiencing some very different cultural element, something very different from what feels familiar or seems familiar to you. Let me give you an example. When I first went to Paris, I experienced culture shock because everything was so organized and clean and beautiful. Next word, exchange program. This is a program that allows people to live and study in another country. For example, I joined an exchange program in Spain last year. I enjoyed studying in Spain. That set of words is cultural exchange. How do you think these words might be used in a travel conversation? Think about it. What do you think? Very good. Very good. You are doing very well at using this vocabulary. Now we'll listen to an audio clip about a person's travel experiences. Look at your Google Doc handouts with comprehension questions. Be mindful of these questions while we watch our video. The questions are, what was the speaker's main reason for traveling? What challenges did the speaker face while traveling? How did the speaker feel about the cultural differences? Now listen carefully and try to answer these questions as you hear the video. We will listen twice, so don't worry if you miss something the first time.